Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we are here in Ubud in Villa Kitty, who was founded by Elizabeth here. And we are going to be taking photos of kitties today. We want to get them adopted or help them get adopted. We were here a few weeks ago because I found a cat. His name was Smoothie. If you followed my Insta stories, I did put him in the vets because he had pretty bad mange, and then took him over because because he I wasn't able to stay with him because I was moving. So we are going to be walking you through how we take the photos today. I am going to be shooting on a Sony a7 III and a 35mm 1.4 size lens. I am going to be kind of walking you through how I take the photos of animals because it is a bit more difficult. It's like taking photos of kids. They don't really listen and they move a lot. Before we get into this video, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click the little bell button to not miss any of my future uploads. So we are going to start. I have this little backdrop set up. I think today it's going to be a mix of doing backdrop shots and then lifestyle shots around. It's kind of hard because they're cats, they don't really care. We'll try this little guy to just get their attention, but it is going to be tricky.
He's only got one eye.
Hey baby!
Yeah.
Oh, look at you! Yes! I think the main idea behind this is that they are not victims. They just had a bad start in life, but they are beautiful kittens and they deserve to be loved. Hello! Hi! Oh, perfect! We're gonna ripple the background a tiny bit because I feel like it's a bit more interesting when it has a bit more texture. I also took one chair away to kind of give them a bit less space to roam around because then it's kind of easier to capture them. At the moment I'm shooting with the Sony. I picked the Sony app especially for the shoot because I know they have the animal eye detection, which really helps because it's such a high speed kind of, you know, thing to do. Because it's not like the kittens just like sit there and want to take their photos. You have to like really capture it. So I'm shooting on, I'm gonna go to f2. I don't want to go down too much because then it's going to be very hard to focus on their faces, especially because they're moving so much. Ah, look at you. I saw how well you took care of the cats, and there's so many cats here, and I know you guys are overloaded. You are way over your capacity. You can see you took such a good care of the kitties, and it's so clean here. I am going to be running a GoFundMe as well. Everything is going to be going to Villa Kitty, and any ad revenue from this video is going to be going to Villa Kitty as well.
Well, thank you to you. The reason we're here is because so many people do visit Bali, and then they find a kitten or a cat that's been maimed. Some of the kittens are too small to be put back, even if they knew where they were to go. I don't know where you found Smoothie, but the thing is, a lot of situations, these cats just cannot go back to where they were found. We need to be here for those cats and kittens that are abandoned, and that's what we do.
Guys, this is Smoothie. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you saw in my stories that I found him a few weeks or 2 months ago at this point. And I left him at the vet for a month because I was leaving, and then I picked him up and I had him with me for a week, but then I had to go. And Villa Kitty was kind enough to take him in, even though they're super busy and they have so many cats here already. And as you see now, his fur is grown back. He's so chill. Look at him, he just loves his scratches. It's like all the smells. Hey! Hey, look here!
And Jululu, Jululu, Jululu.
Hey. Nice. Oh, look at you. Perfect.
Isn't it glorious how love gets the best of us? Yeah, I got feelings, but I'm a tough one sometimes.
I'm shooting at around f2 just to make sure that I'm getting the details of their eyes. The background is still beautifully blurred, but I am getting a bit more detail. I'm shooting on 3/20th of a second, just about enough to make sure to capture any movement so it's not super blurry. Obviously the cats are moving quite fast, and you know, you have to act quite fast because you only have a second or like the one shot to get it. Some of the shots, the backgrounds will be slightly blurred and so on. I think in general just like a nice addition to just make them stand out, but I don't really mind having like little edges around, or you know, maybe not having the background cover the photo completely. you know, it's all about getting the action shot and capturing the cat's kind of character rather than just having them sitting perfectly still. Hey, hey. Oh, oh, oh.
This one is one of two, and the sister's been in this area for a long time, and she's just come out of hospital. She must have been in hospital for about
Oh, hello.
2-3 months. Isn't she beautiful? She's yeah, this is Stella.
Hello. Look at that. So when I was planning this photo shoot, I really wanted to photograph the animals on a separate background. I wanted to have some sort of a backdrop. So I just went to a fabric store and I bought a few different fabrics to kind of create tiny little backdrops with natural light on. I just thought it would work so well, trying to separate the animals and kind of show them for the creatures that they are, and that they are not victims of their circumstance and they are not victims of what happened to them in life. They are perfectly capable of loving, and they are beautiful, and they should be cherished.
Remember Pete. So yeah, so, and she was saying no, he wasn't loved, but he lived a life.
Yeah.
And he's a bit wary, but he's turned out to be, he's now.
Oh, hello.
Look, see. So it just takes a little bit of time. So sick. What she has. Tumours. What's the story, Dr. Tia?
At the moment, Villa Kitty is run by 29 full-time staff, 3 vets and 11 vet assistants who work around the clock to take care of the kitties. Villa Kitty runs on donations, so it's so important to them to have that continuous amount of money flowing through every month. Each month they spend anything between 26 and 29,000 Australian dollars between the vet costs and the food. They provide the highest quality food possible for the kitties. They provide royal canin for all of their animals to make sure that they get the best start in life. Hey.
There's a young girl that wanted to go to a doctor who said you have to come back with your mother and your father, and then she told us the story she doesn't have a mother.
Oh, you're a feisty one. Hey.
Oh, you did?
Oh.
And I'll be on my own for the time, so.
Beautiful. One thing that struck me about Villa Kitty was the amount of perfectly healthy, beautiful animals that were there. You had tiny little kittens, you had cats that were a bit older, you had fully grown adult cats, but they all have such beautiful characters, and most of them are absolutely not scared of people. They want your love, they want your attention, they are healthy, recovered. Some of them might have an eye missing, but they are still so loving and they really want to be around human. but unfortunately in Bali there just isn't enough people that are willing to adopt. A lot of the people that come are expats that don't live in Bali long enough to take care of an animal full time, and hence they end up in a place like Villa Kiri, which I still think is an amazing option for the animal. It's much better than being on the street. Villa Kiri takes amazing care of the animals, but of course nothing can replace a loving family home where you have one person taking care of an animal and giving them all their attention. So it's just really sad to see, but at the same time I am so grateful for people like Elizabeth and her team who really take care of those animals, and they do the best they can to show them love and affection, and it really shows in this facility. You can really see the pure dedication those people have for their job. That's why I really wanted to come here and take photos of all the kitties and hopefully help them get adopted, or at least help them financially so they can get some donations and they can keep the facility running and maybe expand and just provide for those cats, because they are desperately needed in Bali. As I mentioned, I am running a GoFundMe for Villa Kiri. You can find it here on the screen. It's gofundme.com/VillaKiri. And we are going to be so thankful for any of your donations, regardless if it's $1, if it's $10, I don't really mind. If you can't donate, it's totally understandable. If you can share the word, that will be amazing too. Any of your help is absolutely appreciated, and everybody is so thankful.
Nothing. She has to be in the same place.
Oh, poor Baba. Okay guys, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed me walking you through taking photos of the kitties. As you guys see, Villa Kiri really needs your help, and I would really appreciate if you could help them out. Every dollar counts, even if it's just $1, and every single one of you donates, it will really help. So please keep that in mind. I'm going to link everything down below so you can click it and check it out. And I hope you did enjoy this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up, please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys next time.